Good morning. It's Saturday, June 3rd. And yesterday we started the day with some very good news that the Senate had passed the debt ceiling 63 to 36. So the debt ceiling was off the table and we have avoided, I'll call it a bankruptcy, but a disaster. And that was a very good piece of news for this country. However, that was quickly shadowed by a piece of bad news for many. And that is President Biden's student loan forgiveness program. Now that program has been under attack for several months, and there's a big case pending in the Supreme Court dealing with the student loan forgiveness program. So maybe it looks like you win some and you lose some. But in both houses, the Senate and in Congress, they have put forth bills to block the student loan forgiveness program. And Biden has said he doesn't care what they do, he will veto those bills, whatever they have put forward. So this is going to be the next big fight in Biden's career. What is he going to do about student loan forgiveness? And I have mixed feelings about student loan forgiveness. I feel that if people know that they're getting into this situation, they shouldn't get into it. If there's any kind of household disaster that's facing you because you'll be short of cash, then why are you risking it? Why can't a person get an equally good education by going to a community college? I taught at one community college for a long time. Those students were very good. The teachers there were very good. And then those students could go on to some school that was more expensive, right? In fact, I don't even think National Community College charges tuition now. At least that's the rumor I heard going around. So there are ways to get a great education without spending a ton of money and putting the whole family in bankruptcy. How about going into the military? How about serving 36 months in the military and then getting 4 years of college paid for under some variation of the GI Bill? The original GI Bill was stopped in 1956, but there is veteran education money that's out there. So if you are one of those people who really can't afford to go to college, spend 36 months in the service and get yourself an opportunity to go to a good school. Plus all the veterans' benefits that you will accrue just by doing that. That's a good deal. And then, of course, if we look at what's going on in the working place, we see that many students are not bothering to go to college. They're going to learn a trade. They're going to some trade school, learning a trade somehow or other, apprenticeships or whatever it is. And then they come out being a plumber or an electrician or a painter or a carpenter, and they make very good money. Okay, it doesn't have the prestige of having a PhD label after your name, but still you make a good living, a comfortable living, and then if you're really good, you can form your own business and you can make a very nice living. Look at all the people that do landscaping in our area. Do you think that the guys who own those businesses are not doing well? And not only are they doing well, but they're giving work to people who need to have those jobs. So there's a lot of things out there that you can do without spending a fortune going to college and then ending up with a debt of a couple of $100,000 that may take you 10 or 15 years to pay off. And there's no guarantee that you're going to get such a great job either. So I think it's a very unfortunate situation that we are in this country with the cost of education. But I don't think people should jump in and pay those monies if they really can't afford it. I mean, look, you got food that's gone crazy. Everything on the shelves is double or triple, it seems to me, than it was before the pandemic. I mean, I used to buy a couple of pieces of duck in Costco that were delicious. You just put them in the oven for 20 minutes and you had a delicious meal. And that was $8 for 2 pieces of duck. Now those 2 pieces of duck cost $20. So it's not only tuition that's costing people tons of money, just general living is costing people money. And we have a huge amount of people at the poverty level in this country. What are we doing about those people, right? Well, one thing we have is something called SNAP, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. Now, these benefits can be renewed and applied for in 41 different states. Now, this is a program for seniors, so under the new rules in the debt ceiling bill, you have to be 54 years old to apply for this. The old rule was 49 years. And if you're already on the program, you're on the program. But new members have to be 54 years or older. And the other thing they did is they put some kind of work requirement into this bill, which I think is appropriate. I don't think that if you're eligible to, if you're capable of working, that you should work. There should be some work that you do to earn the benefits that you're getting. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but there was a big hullabaloo from the left-wingers about putting people to work, and I think that's a stupid thing. I think for any benefit you get, there should be some possibility of producing something in return for getting that benefit. Shouldn't just be that because you're alive, you're entitled to get a benefit. I don't think it should work that way. Putting people to work is okay. There are many jobs that have to be done. There are an awful lot of people who are not willing to do those jobs. So if you're getting free food or SNAP or some program like that, why can't you work for it? All right. And another thing, in the welfare system that we have is crazy. You know, people can stay on welfare and keep on having more than one child and keep on staying on welfare. If it was up to me, I would have a limit. You have one child on welfare, that's fine. You have 2 children on welfare, you still get paid for one child. Stop this nonsense of keeping people healthy and all of that and not getting anything back for the money that we're doling out. So the country's in a mess. The debt ceiling straightened out. And now the big fight will be over college tuition. But there are many more things that we could be fighting about. So I leave you with these crazy thoughts this morning. Have a great day. Bye.